we're gonna take care of. I have just a few more questions, and I wanted to move on to ask you. No, so there's been a lot of discussion, debate regarding the use of the buyer's agency agreement. In New York, we call it the exclusive right to represent. Now, of course, in a sale, you use the exclusive right to sell. I doubt you even use the EA too much, right? That's rare if ever. So you always, 100% of the time, get exclusive rights to sell. And what about buyers? Do you get the exclusive rights to represent from buyers?
I should. Do I know? There are agents I know that will do it always, and kudos to them. And I'm in awe of them. There's over 10,000 agents in Westchester, and I see more and more the buyers are they're very tech savvy, they're very internet savvy. They need us to negotiate the home for them and to get that great price for the home. But there are so many agents out there. I see them being, not that I've ever asked, but I see them being, from what I hear, more reluctant to sign a document like that because they want to have the power of being able to choose who they want to represent.
But that bothers me because you are a professional. You are more than a professional. You're a fiduciary, and these people are not willing to.
I've never asked anyone, Scott, to be honest with
you.
Will you? Yep.
Maybe just for
Will
me?
Yeah, I should.
Could you? I'm curious.
Could I?
With your laurels, they wouldn't pledge any liability. They wouldn't want to be. I mean, that's not much of a problem. It's a great problem to have, to be connected to you, as long as they're in their real estate search.
No, I mean, it's. I should definitely do it. I mean, henceforth, I will.
Well, you had. I mean,
yeah,
have you
I
ever had?
I don't feel the need because you know what it is.
Well, have you ever been cheated on? I mean, I thought I heard a rumor you were cheated on with somebody once.
Well, see, the point I would like to make is that if I meet someone, I'd like them to respect me and know that I'm working their best interest, and that I don't need a document with somebody to prove that, or to be my fail-safe to make sure that they do use me in a transaction. I would like to feel that upon meeting me, they're going to know that I'm very trustworthy, very honest, very ethical. And because of those reasons, they wouldn't want to sort of go elsewhere.
Those aren't gay. Those aren't the reasons why they would. The reason, I mean, they are your clients. I'm sure not in all cases are as sophisticated, or certainly as conversant with real estate and the lexicon and the rights and obligations. So they may think that an open house and a construction site and someone's cousins from out of state is just maybe you've taken vacation, right? What if you're not available one weekend?
My last vacation was going to my son's Olympics in Whistler. That was 5 years ago. That was my last vacation. No, what I I think every agent has lost clients because they've gone into that open house and they sort of, different area, and it doesn't even occur to them. I mean, I heard today from an associate in my office. He said, well, I just received an email from someone. We just found a home in Mount Vernon, but thank you so much for your time. And I don't think people don't realize that, that we divest this energy, and we're good agents, and we could represent them in those other sales. I mentioned to you before, I had taken someone out for well over a year, and they went to an area that perhaps I didn't cover, and they went into an open house, and they bought from the listing agent at the open house. Were they well represented? I don't know. I don't think so, but that they felt that they were, and this is the kind of thing that happens. I will tell you that I'm in contract right now with a property in New Rochelle, and the very first person that came into my open house wanted to buy the house, and they would have been very happy buying through me, and the wife mentioned that they had an agent. I said, that's great, then use your agent. And he wasn't even there for the inspection. He wasn't there to show them the house. But you know what? It's like they sleep well at night. He'd taken them out a few times. They felt an obligation to him. They both called me when the house was in contract, and they said, Gay, we would not be here today without you. So it would have been nice, if I had the other half of the commission. But that's the same token, as we discussed before, I represent the seller, and I brought the buyers to the table for the seller, and they have their own representation. He did negotiate for them. So it all works out well. At the end of the day, both parties are happy.